Conflict cannot survive without your participation. Hello, my name is Lorins Speech, and I'm here to inform you all on conflict and what it means, the effects, and the steps to resolving conflict. Before we begin, you should all know that conflict is embedded in your views, beliefs, opinions, and needs. We are all on the same page in this world and more than likely have conflict with the person sitting right next to you. But what is conflict? Conflict is a serious disagreement or argument, typically a protracted one, mainly between two people when conflict arises its most. It's easy to spot or identify unskilled people who handle conflicts poorly in a collaborative way through their bickering, arguing, or even their insistence with your point of view. You can catch these common people being emulous. What makes conflict function is its 5 ingredients according to the Conversation Technology Information Center as follows: needs in the things that are essential in our well-being, perception in how you interpret reality, power and the want to change one's action or opinion, value when belief or principle comes into play, feelings and emotion and how they are influenced in a conflict. Any of these ingredients can signify you when conflict is afoot, and it is too easy to know when an opposing person is conflicted because they will become uncomfortable when they hear an opinion that is not theirs. When readily capable of dissecting what makes conflict function, one can be aware it's parts of our daily lives. Now we can see how affecting it's becoming. Conflict affects all of us in many ways that's surprising how much it's part of our daily schedule. For instance, from Miranda Brookins in Effects of Conflict with an Organization, the workplace conflicts arises more than you think with mental health concerns when one doesn't see a solution, insight, or doesn't feel like their opinion matters with other coworkers' opinions. This leads to stress and anxiety. Conflict is in your family, whether you know it or not, and the major effect of conflict in the family can be with the parents and what their family members of the household cause more stress and anxiety. The one thing that is either in your pocket or hand is your phone and the social media that constantly delivers conflict via Facebook, Twitter, etc. Continuous conflict and what it affects can go unnoticed and must be taken upon oneself to resolve and overcome. Conflict resolution is self-explanatory in its meaning to find a resolution to a conflict. Like Susan Heitler in What Makes Conflict says, there's pathways to finding a conflict resolution. For example, a collaborative resolution is when taking together can bring a disagreement out in an open, friendly manner so that both parties understand each other's concerns and then can conclude by finding a mutually agreeable solution. Or there's the simple 3 resolution steps. Step 1, recognition that there is a problem that needs to be solved. Step 2, exploration of the underlying concerns. And then step 3, creation of a mutually agreeable solution. Finally, to end it all, we hit the key points of conflict and what it means, the effects that conflict have on society and the world that we live in, and how to resolve arguments and petty squabble. Conflict, it's always going to be part of our lives, but it does not mean that it's not unbeatable. I'm Lorins Speech, and thank you all for your time.